welcome back to another video. It's me, rawhoneybliss. A lot of starseeds are feeling attracted to this channel, and I know that is for a reason. This reading is going to give you confirmation, validation on the changes that you have been going through. I'm going to pull some cards. I have 2 decks, but before I get into the cards, some of the messages that have already been coming to me from Spirit is that if you are connecting with this message, you have been going through some significant physical and spiritual changes. Now, of course, you are going through mental changes, emotional changes as well, but physical and spiritual are the 2 words that Spirit has given me. Maybe your eyes are changing color, or your eye shape is changing color. Maybe your nose shape is changing. Maybe your lips are becoming fuller. Just weird things like that. Maybe things that may be weirder than that. Things that you haven't really felt comfortable to tell other people because in your mind, you're like, how can this possibly happen? You know that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and honestly, anything is possible. As you are shifting into this higher frequency, you may notice that you have some of these physical changes. These are changes that are in alignment with who you have now become and who you at the same time are becoming. You have officially shifted into a higher frequency. This has been a process for you. You've experienced some physical symptoms, maybe your stomach hurting, maybe headaches or migraines, things that you don't really experience. Flu-like symptoms, things going on with your nose, a lot of sniffing. Now, if you do feel called to go see a health practitioner or a doctor, anyone like that, licensed professional, make sure you go do that. But what Spirit is letting me know is that a lot of these symptoms that you have been going through are related to the spiritual shift that you are experiencing. Let me know down below in the comment section if this is making sense for you. And Spirit is letting me know to go ahead and pull a card. So I'm going to pull from this tarot deck right here. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Your spirit guides are very present in your life right now. This is what Spirit is saying. They are extremely present. So present that you may find lights turning off in your home, maybe things falling down, and you don't really have a logical explanation for this other than Spirit being the cause. This is very possible. If you resonate as a starseed, a light worker, if you consider yourself to be spiritual, you know that this is possible. So we have the Ace of Swords. Lots of clarity, lots of spiritual downloads are coming through for you. I talked about this in a post on my Instagram and my TikTok at rawhoneybliss. Make sure to follow me on those social media platforms. Ace of Swords. This is clarity. This is truth. And this is what you are experiencing at this time, okay? Lots of truth about who you are. If you resonate as a starseed, you are gaining a lot of information when it comes to your starseed origins, okay? Who you are, where you come from. This is information that you're gaining. You're also gaining information on the type of spiritual gifts and abilities that you have. Maybe you've already been aware of some of the gifts that you have, but it's becoming more apparent to you how true it is. Your gifts are now coming to the surface because they are to be used for humanity. This is what Spirit is saying. So let me pull a card from this Oracle deck right here. This deck is called Healing with the Fairies. Let's see. Speaking of fairies, I've been mentioning in my videos that you could be in communication with some of these interdimensional beings, fairies, extraterrestrials, whatever beings you've been working with lately. They've been coming through for you. They've been guiding you, communicating. I'm just going to take one because that was a lot of cards that fell. Oh my gosh, we have breaking free. I'm going to read it from the guidebook before I give my interpretation because honestly, I do enjoy the information that is in this specific guidebook. So let's see, breaking free. Okay, let me show the card to you. So we have, do you feel trapped in some life area? This card asks you to take the first step in freeing yourself from any unnatural restrictions. Sometimes we feel trapped by outside circumstances. For instance, we believe that financial or family obligations compel us to accept an unsatisfactory job, or we're afraid to leave or fix an unhealthy relationship. Perhaps we feel that our family or spouse won't let us pursue life-enhancing activities such as college classes or exercise programs. Then again, maybe we feel controlled by our addictions. The fairies say that when we're responsible for ourselves, we're more responsible for others. That is, when we are happy, our family, friends, children, and spouse enjoy being around us and are inspired by our strength and confidence. Pray for help in releasing your fears and in assisting you in breaking free. God's plan is that you be responsible while simultaneously feeling as free as the birds, angels, and fairies. And the affirmation for this card is, I am free and I am powerful. I now allow myself to enjoy this freedom and power. Honestly, you have no choice but to break free. Because as I said, you have officially shifted into a higher frequency and you're going to continue to shift. As you continue to shift, you simultaneously break free. This is how the process works. Even if you have been in situations where you feel trapped, Spirit is confirming to you that you are breaking free from that feeling of entrapment, okay? Especially as a starseed, as a light worker, as a spiritual being. Freedom is your birthright. This is exactly what Spirit is saying. They're saying pull one more tarot. So I'm going to go back to the tarot. Let's see what Spirit is saying. Make sure you comment down below if you are connecting with this message. Also, if you do want to book a personal spiritual session with me, you can do so at rawhoneybliss.com. I will leave the link for that down in the description box. This is the card that wants to come out. So we have Judgment right here. I mean, this is all about your spiritual awakening, okay? This moment right here is historical for you personally. This moment right here is unlike any moments you've experienced in your life. You are looking at yourself through a higher perspective, through a different lens. You are not the same person that you used to be. This moment right here, Spirit is asking you to stop, okay? Stop and acknowledge where you are at right now. Spirit is just saying that you are looking at yourself from a higher perspective. This is the message that is coming through a responsible lens. You are a responsible person. You have shifted into someone who was more responsible. A lot of times this card can signify someone else looking at you, Spirit looking at you, seeing where you are at right now. This card also deals with consequences to your actions. But what I'm feeling is that if you are connecting to this message, you are someone who has good discernment, okay? You make good judgment calls in your own life. And because of that, you are in this position right now where you can feel the positive and powerful shifts happening in your life. I'm making sure that I get these words right because this is how the energy is coming through. So if you're connecting with this message, again, comment down below and let me know. I'm going to end this off with a final message. I'm going to go back to the fairies. We're just shifting back and forth here. But I feel like the shifting back and forth between tarot and oracle represents what has been going on in your life, which is the shifting. You're going through a lot of shifts right now. And this is something that you know. I'm not telling you what you do not know right now. It could be that you're not talking a lot about this in your personal life, which is why you feel drawn to this reading. Because again, this video is your confirmation that yes, you are going through these shifts. Yes, you are changing. No, you're not crazy. Especially if you resonate as a starseed, you're not even from here. You have origins that go way beyond this earth. You're connected with beings who truly are helping you on your path. And sometimes it doesn't feel so easy to talk about this in person. But this is why I do have starseeds feeling drawn to this channel, for that support system. You are supported here. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We are a beautiful, loving, thriving community all about growth, evolution, expansion. We're all about your ascension journey on this channel, and I would love to have you. So we have two cards here. We have Make Music and we have Awakening Your True Self. What did I say? Okay, so let's talk about making music, because I personally, on my social media platforms, I do have some starseed beings that follow me, and they do make music. They are very connected to music, and lots of starseeds are connected to music, myself included. You may find that during this time you feel called to use your voice more. Maybe you want to sing more, okay? I'm also getting the message of chakras. So maybe there's something here between music and chakras for you. Depending on the type of music you listen to, the type of frequency this music is on, it does something to your chakras, okay? Influences them in a positive way, influences your chakras in a positive way, aligns your chakra system. This is what Spirit is saying. Music is something that is very significant in your life right now. This is what this card is coming out for. And if you aren't already listening to music too much right now, Spirit is definitely suggesting that you listen to music that you feel called upon. If you don't know what to listen to, intend that the right music will come to you at the right time. And then we have awakening to your true self. I mean, that's what this entire message is about. You are awakening to your true self. So I'm going to end this reading here. Again, if you want to book a one-on-one session, you can do so at rawhoneybliss.com. I will leave the link down below. This was a great message, and it felt validating for myself included. I will see you in the next video. Till next time. Mwah.